Namaste, love and light, Starseeds. Happy Friday. Y'all, I'm getting like the karmics are in opposite energy. And this can even be emotionally. They are in opposite energy than you. And I almost said the S word, then I thought of oh shit. So I saw the karma like make a mistake. I feel like the karma well, I saw the karmic say oh shit, and that's how I knew like they made a mistake. It's almost like I saw them drop something. It's like oh shit, like they could have dropped the ball. They dropped the ball with you, yeah, and they feel like they made a mistake. Like the moment that ball dropped, that's when they knew like they made a mistake. Okay, or the mistake could have happened when that ball dropped because it was never made for them to do it in the first place. And I'm getting like a crack here, like they cracked their own road. Like I feel like this person is uprooted. They could be going through a tower right now, starseeds. Okay, and even your electromagnetic I was gonna say it in a different way. I was gonna say electromagnetical, and then I thought of medical. This and then, oh my God, all these signs is coming up in weird ways. Y'all could be receiving downloads, messages in weird ways. It's like you could be trying to receive the same way you receive, because that's what I'm trying to do. I keep trying to continue, but weird signs keep coming in. Like weird stuff is happening. It's definitely the full moon in Pisces, okay, revealing things in weird ways, okay, like. And I'm getting like illusions, like a lot of illusions is breaking. Okay, I'm seeing spirit walking through a portal. Spirit ain't showed up for you. Whoever was trying to like mess with your energy this full moon, spirit show up. Okay, and these karmas can't see your shadows. Okay, they can probably see maybe just the feet, just like I just saw the feet, but they're not revealing their face to me because they don't need to be seen. All right, they're protecting their own identity. These could be like igunguns, okay. Our masquerade ancestors, which is separate from masquerade spirits. Masquerade spirits would be spirits that are masking themselves to, masking themselves as someone, as another spirit, okay. But you have other masquerade or igungun spirits, okay, that are masked, like you can't see them, you can't see their identity, and they're not trying to pose to be someone else. They just got a mask on, okay, maybe like a skull or something like that. It could be whatever. But anyway, this karma need like medical help, okay? They need like mental help. All right, I'm getting mental insanity. Like they could have been trying to call you crazy for the longest, even try to put spell work on you to make you crazy, so you can like fall apart, lose your children, lose your stability. You'll like fall apart, and that's happening to them. Like they're falling apart every time they see you, and it's not working. They like almost like want to rip their damn hair out. Like they're going crazy. This is what they don't want to be exposed. Bless you. Is that the fact that they're going crazy right now? Okay, star seeds. But it's like y'all electromagnetic energy and their electromagnetic energy is not like it's not attractive. Like it's opposite. And I'm seeing it and feeling it. It's almost like you ever try to put a minus and a minus magnetic together, and it's just like it just repels it. You can't put it, even if you try, it just pushes apart. That's y'all electromagnetic field. Like it's either your positive side or your negative side does not correspond with their positive or their negative. It could just be both. Y'all entire spirit, your entire electromagnetic field, just, and that's who you are. All right, your light and your shadow. Okay, we gotta include the shadow too. Most of the time, it's your light that is shining. Most of the time, people see light when they are looking at auras and stuff like that. But your shadow is also light too, and it helps build up, all right, that greater, brighter light. We cannot dispel the shadow. Okay, you can look at the shadow as positive or negative. That's on you. But just know, if you're looking at it in a negative way, you're not going to see or reap the benefits of working on the shadow properly and knowing how to use your shadow when necessary. It's there for a reason. You can't be loving light all the time. And it's all about being balanced in your shadow, knowing when to show mercy or not. Is it even necessary to take it this far? And those are things that, I feel like the karmics is reflecting on. They took it too far. This is why you may be responding, or, your response may come off as a reaction to them. And even if you are reacting, it's okay. You have a right to feel that way because of what they did. Now, the thing is, it's just you guys doing the right thing in that energy. Are you going to be mad and smash their car windows and give yourself what is it? Vandalism charge? Or are you going to walk away and just transmute the anger by just releasing them and releasing what they did, and just realize it is what it is. It happened. They did what they did. That's it. But this person I'm getting, they know that y'all energy is not the same. And you've been moving in silence. Like, y'all have not been talking to this person. You ain't creeping. You ain't hiding nothing. You just ain't effing with them. And they are wasting their time, because it's like, see how it's in like shadow energy, black and white, gray energy. I don't know. But that like dark energy, that shadow like energy, like you cannot be seen. You see, it's like her hat is covering her face, exactly how your goons is showing up. Okay, it's like they're wearing certain costumes, attire, all right, where it includes like their identity not being seen. Like, this person, they may see you online, but they can't see you in the spirit. They can't feel you anymore. They can't. And it's like, and they can tell like the whole entire, your whole entire energy is different. Your whole entire paradigm, your reality has changed, and they want to get to that level, but this person is not doing the work. They may feel like because they ain't got no money, they broke right now, okay, they can't work on themselves. But you don't need money to heal. All right, they could, depend on spells and rituals, and they could have spent a lot of money, all right, doing spells and rituals to help change their life. But they was also doing spells and rituals to also block you, and they caught a lot of karma caught up to them. All right, I was gonna say they caught karma. Karma got their ass, okay, and now they all in their head reflecting on what they did. Now, they could also be in debt, okay? And this is karma as well. This could be karmic debt, all right? Or this could just be like debt that they are in, okay? But they wasted their time attacking you because you're still protected, all right? You guys have shadow energy that is protecting you. This is like positive. I mean, think of a better term, but I'm just getting like high vibrational, divine, positive shadow energy. Like, this is protective energy here. It's to keep you protective and covered, okay? You're covered in both light and in dark energy, and this dark energy, it shields you, it's to protect you, and it's coming from your bloodline. All right, this is ancestral protection, coverage, okay? Look at his insurance plan, right? Ancestral coverage, come both light and dark. All right, and this person, they don't have enough money to get to where you are. It's like this person could have been definitely paying for rituals to get to where you are spiritually. That's wild, and that's weak. That's a weak move. Yeah. Listen, I'm hearing the chicken. Do y'all hear that chicken in the background? They was paying for sacrifices, and the priests used chickens, and the ancestors told them no because they don't like this karmic and what they did to you. See, the priest could have found out. Maybe they hexed this person for lying to the priest and wasting the priest's time, even though they got paid. But the ancestors, they felt the energy coming from the ancestors too, that back to sender. Okay. To have a life just like you. That's crazy. And they was doing it to attack you. You can't do both. That don't make sense. And the thing is, them attacking you is not justified. And them going out their way to do it, they was not supposed to do that. You're supposed to give that to your ancestors, because they don't know. They don't know what's going on the other side. They don't know how your protection is set up. And the thing, look, I almost said shut up. Listen, the karmics don't want me to say this. All right, listen. These karmics trying to say there's an entity around y'all, a demon. You see, listen. The thing is, I'm seeing y'all, when y'all go off, the karmics don't like it. They be like, oh, it's the demon coming out of you. Well, I mean, we all have, listen, a lot of people don't want to admit this either, but we all have demons. Let me just be real. We all have demons. It's all about keeping them controlled and tamed and having them work for you. These demons could be your own inner demons that come from you, okay? Or, what it mainly is inner demons, okay? Your own shadow coming out. Your own shadow. I don't want to say demons, okay? Your inner shadow coming out. It's your shadow. I won't even call it a demon. It could be a beast, okay? It could be, whatever it is, but it's not negative or low vibrational. These people are trying to twist it and say, you got a demon on you and it's coming out. Like, what about their demons and when their demons come out? But the thing is, they doing this in not in hiding, but not around you. When they go off and they act all crazy, it's around people who they think is comfortable with them, but they're not really comfortable with that low vibe. That's why I've been picking up people looking at them crazy. All right, people is putting two and two together. Like, it's this person because, look how they acting, and they ain't going to act like that around you because they trying to prove a point that they better than you. All right, and for some of you guys, they even told on themselves and said this, that, and the third. I picked that up too. All right, but it's like I feel like they are afraid of your shadow, and that could have been the reason why they got up and did the spells. But it was driven by fear. They was driven by fear. It wasn't love. Love is knowing that you're gonna be protected no matter what. All right, but like I was saying, this person, they don't know what's happening on the side. They don't know how protected you are, what you're doing to protect yourself. Whatever they do can backfire on them. All right, and affect them in their life. And they're like, well, what about my ancestors? Aren't they supposed to protect me? Well, yeah, but you did something you wasn't supposed to do. And your hands are tied with it because it's your free will. All right, that's what connects you back with the spell, is that you went out your way to do it. You did it. It's your energy. It's almost like fingerprints. All right, I'm hearing footprints. All right, wow. See, they was praying against you. That's also spell work, divination. Prayers is spells too. Magic, however you want to call it. Spells is not bad. It's how people using it. All right, and listen, somebody was doing spell work on your divine counterpart. That's sad, trying to make him come here and come to me. Whoever this broad was, she was doing come to me spells on your divine counterpart. What a hoe. A she-hoe. And this could also be someone, you know, like a transgender as well in competition with you. What a shame. All right, now you can clearly tell he's a man, but he dressed up like a woman or may act like one. You're not interested in him. A man could have been acting like a biatch because you wasn't interested in him. He was trying to block your intuition. They was all doing spell work or praying against your intuition. All right, doing spells against your intuition or praying against it because you're an empath and you feel things at a high rate, like a highly sensitive, high-level empath. Y'all not interested in these people, so they was holding a grudge against you. They could have been attacking you online, harassing you online, watching you online, attacking you spiritually online. The spiritual header got revealed, and she don't like that. She's like, this is the last time you're going to expose me, and the last time was the last time for her, and the spirit is done with her. Spirit is raiding her ass. Like, she needs to clean up her spirit, clean up her demons. Her demons is like spread out all over the place. Rather she work with them, or these are her own personal demons that she got around her that rouse her up. This could be like friends, family. She need to like clean up her environment. All right, I'm seeing in the spirit, she got a lot of demons around her that work for her, that rather she's aware of it or not. Okay, I feel like she is, but she play like she's not aware. She just lost control of them. All right, and her own inner demon that is running all these damn other demons. Okay, these could even be like people around her. Like if this is a group, she's the leader of it or he's the leader of it, to kind of resonate. But they messed up when they attacked you that last time with the ancestors or whatever spell that they use. Universe blocked it. The ancestors blocked it. All right, listen, they can't listen. If they're using demons, the demons can't get you, so the demons is working against them. All right, they need to be more aware, so they'll know what's happening, and they'll be waiting. And then they'll know that they're wasting their time. I keep telling y'all, karma, they gave a practitioner, or they wrote your first and last name. All right, down. I'm getting that. Your name can have M or W, first or last initial. All right. It could be whatever. They wrote your name out. I don't want to put out all these letters, name them all, because it's any one for you guys. But I am getting I, then N, L, E, N. Take how it resonate. I'm getting license. They could have had a picture of your license. Somebody took a picture of your license. They was doing some illegal fraud stuff. That was wrong. Or if this person doing something illegal, that's it. The universe, the divine, is not working for them anymore. Everything that they do work against them. Okay, because I'm seeing this person, they could have, did some things behind the scenes and got away with it, didn't get caught. And that was, the divine protected them, rather they want to believe it or not. And some of y'all be like, oh, why would the divine protect them from that? Blah, blah, blah. Well, the divine was giving them chances to make better choices. Okay, and many other doors was open. They had other options, and they always chose the bad route. Okay, the left path that goes to a rabbit hole, spiraling. So it's no more chances. That's it. Okay, I'm hearing ride or die. Is either they're going to ride with the divine or die. And I'm getting, they chose to die by not riding for the divine. It ain't going that way, ride or die. I ride for you or die for you. The divine is like, I'm not going to let you go down. I'm not going to watch you go down. It's either you ride for me and do right. Ride for your path, okay? Parade for yourself, all right? Or that's it. And they thought they could see their way out of this, and they can't. Y'all, listen, they being haunted. I told y'all. The ghosts of Christmas past. Their past that came back to haunt them, to show them. This is either them reflecting, to show them, like, this, you are the way you are, a Scrooge today, unhappy. Because, listen, they could be all in their head. All right, this past, this ghost of Christmas past is haunting them. But they're, like, all in their head. And it's like to remind them, you are in this energy because of how you were in the past. And you did not change. You did not release that energy. You try to throw curveballs at the divine feminine. She dodged all those curveballs. She dodged all those bullets. And she's not interested in you anymore. She never really was. You was interested in her. And she fed into that energy, or fell into that energy, thinking that it was going to be reciprocal. All right, the way that, you know, you projected, and it was wrong. Not to say that you didn't totally like this person, but they came up to you. They was interested in you. And if you, listen, they trying to say, oh, they remember you coming up to them. No. But like these people, I've seen them coming up to you. They just forgetting. They like have blurred memory or amnesia, and they just don't remember. They don't remember. They came up to you. They asked you a question. They came up to you. They was interested in you. And now they all mad at you because you, y'all could be online talking about certain things, about spiritual warfare, witchcraft, stuff that this broad low-key F with, and it's making her feel some type of way. And it's like, why are you feeling funny if it don't apply to you? You want to know why? Because this broad is secretly in spiritual jail, facing karma for her witch crimes in the past, even in the past life. Yes. They try to, oh my God, I feel like she got locked up for being a witch in the past life, or this lifetime she is. She could have tried to get you locked up in the past life for being a witch. I talked about that. This lifetime she's getting locked up spiritually, cosmically, especially when she passed over. That's done for. All right? She's going to have her judgment time and be done. A lot of these karmas, I feel like, are going to the bottomless pit of business. They try to escape that. I don't know how they're going to escape that. Okay, but you are unfazed against their devil ways. You are unfazed against their devil ways, Starseed. Straight up and down. Okay, that is a whole slogan, hashtag. You are unfazed against their devil ways. Well, by their devil ways. You are unfazed by their devil ways. Exactly. They trying to fight you and knock you down so you'll be fazed and be bothered, but you're not going to be fazed by their devil ways. Hell no. They're threatened by you. I feel like all their threats backfired on their crown, on their head. They're thinking about it. They are. It backfired, right? That seed is planted by them thinking, by them reflecting. They try to put the seed on you. They still trying to talk shit. They can keep talking shit. It's not going to reach you. It's like you're not going to know. Well, you're going to know, but not the way how it's like they trying to say things like, oh, and I don't care if you find out. I don't care if you know. All right, you're not gonna find out and be sad. They're like, oh, I guess they expect you to know and be scared. You're not gonna find out and be scared or be mad. You wanna know that they talking shit and they wasting their time, and you're gonna keep moving in silence and be away from them. Somebody names out with a T. Okay, again, a S. First, last, middle, initial. What is this? August 24th. We just had that a few days ago. Some of y'all birthday was a few days ago. Oh gosh. Somebody, I feel like they need to, not literally, but I'm getting like somebody's like washing their mouth out with chlorine. That's just a sign that they need to, whatever they said against you, it was dirty, it was nasty, it was wicked. Even like wishing death on you, your children, that's bad. Wishing for you to be poisoned and all that, that's wicked. And it's like they got to pay for what they said. All right, and I'm getting their high crimes. They did a lot against you that they don't want you to know. That's another reason why they going against your intuition. They mad talking about some you talking shit. How you talking shit about them? They trying to say anything you say about them. They want to do this, do that. Look at this bully. They want to scare you. This could be a female or a masculine. They was all threatening to like kill you. Literally saying if you did something to them, if you spiritually diseased them, you sent them spells, they gonna send it right back and unalive you. Like, these people, they lost themselves. How they spiritually threatening your life? And they want to ignore all that they said in the past. And when they try to ignore those thoughts, you can't ignore that. It was a karmic friend that was mad at you. She threatened your life. She's mad because you weren't bothered. She was following you. She was like behind you, mad, triggered because you are happy. You are in that love frequency. It's like she can't use your past against you or anything because you evolved from that. It's like she has not evolved from her past, or he haven't. It's like this could be somebody that allow men to use them. She was very threatened by you. I don't know why. She needs to be threatened by the friends that's around her because they low-key doing stuff behind her back. All right, rather she know it or not, she's not doing anything about it. She's trying to mess with you, someone who's not bothering her. And she swears that you're bothering her, or he swears it. Could be a group of them. Like I said, it's like they got you crossed up with somebody else. They trying to say they seen you. What? They trying to say they see your image in their head. I feel like they want to see you. All right? I feel like they're thinking about you. Like I said, they want to. You know, the plug. I don't know. Ooh, look, pull the plug, man. Listen. There's a karmic that want to pull the plug. This is not good, you guys. Listen. Listen, that's what also, listen, there's an entity that want them, that want their head, and is probably trying to most likely make them pull the plug. Y'all, this is some serious ish right here. They're being haunted by so much of their past, by Christmas past. Let's just say that whatever they thought was a blessing in the past to do to you was a blessing. This is a good thing. No, it's really not. It's making them feel suicidal, you guys. And listen, it was all threatened by you. For what? Trying to say you trying to fight them, you trying to do all these things. Like, this is crazy. Telling people all these lies just because it sounded juicy. Like, and it was lies. Most drama is bullshit anyways, okay? And a lot of people, you know, they only involved in it because they love drama. And honestly, I feel like whoever listened to this karmic, they love drama. All right, whoever believed them, they love drama. They can't believe they got themselves in this situation. Not just with you, but within their life. Like, whatever's happening in their life, they can't believe it's happening. It's the spell work, y'all. It's what they try to project and put out there for you, you guys. This is not good. Wow, okay. They was holding a grudge against you, trying to say you trying to fight them spiritually, or you threaten to fight them in the physical, and that you threatened by them, you intimidated by them. That's the reason why they mad. That's not a reason why to be mad at somebody. Listen, I get it. I be mad too when I find out certain things. You know, as far as, okay, now if you intimidated by me, all right. But if you going out your way to trip me along my path as I'm walking my path, then we got a problem, because you going out your way to F with my life. You have it. Listen, you, me, we all have a reason to be upset about that. They over here trying to be mad at you, saying you threatened by them, that you are threatened by them, and you trying to ruin their life. And I don't even see how you're trying to ruin their life. And I feel like other people are seeing that too. They just need to get their ish together. They're crazy. They're karmic, and their shit is being exposed here. All right, they're jumping ship now. They can't, listen, it's almost like this person, they don't want to face what's in store for them. So they're like trying to jump ship, but it's all a dream. All right? And they was living in a fantasy. They can't jump ship. In reality, they can't. Unless maybe that's why they jumping ship. Now I'm thinking suicide. Yeah, I'm going back to this. They know they can't jump ship, so that's probably the only way. But even in the astral, they ain't jumping ship. They ain't escaping anything. It's going to follow them. This is crazy. This person was living in a fantasy, y'all. I feel like their third eye was crossed up. You was not doing anything to them. They just thought this because you didn't come at them either. But they felt like you was coming at them. I don't know why. But they felt like some type of energy. What they felt was repel. You know, your energy goes against their energy in the sense of, not even go against. Your energy is just not matching. It's not resonating anymore. They're not serving you, and you can't serve them because they're going to go against you and whatever you're trying to serve them. And whatever they're trying to serve you, you're going to go against it, because it's you know, you don't, it's like y'all have different values. You get what I'm saying? Whatever they can bring to the table, it's not enough. And whatever you trying to bring to the table is too much hard work for them. You get what I'm saying? That's how it's opposite. You know, and I feel like you had certain people around you, like this karmic energy, they had a hard time understanding that, because they wanted to try to make it fit. But if it don't fit, it don't fit. Just like with readings, readers say, if it don't fit, don't make it fit, because it's just going to confuse and create more chaos in your life. It's going to confuse your life and confuse your mind, confuse your spirit even more. It's like, and you can't try to, you know, I'm also getting confused in the spirit. You can't try to confuse people's energies and spirit by saying you feeling this and you feeling that when it's really coming from you. You can't project. All right, that's also confusion. That will bring a lot of confusion in your life. Don't be projecting, because spirit going to send that projection right back. All right, that's energy, and that shit is real. All right, what you projecting, it's coming from your damn third eye, and you're projecting it to someone else so they can see it your way. Or, you know, even if it's just like, you know, and projection is powerful, because not only can a person, you know, project with their third eye, but even when they using their own words, that's energy attached to it, and that can affect you. So this person just, like, you know, telling you how they feel, what you should do with your life, and then, you know, projecting it with their image on you, and then you're seeing how they seeing it, and then their words is somehow persuading you, manipulating. You have to catch yourself at that moment and be like, yo, okay, I see what you're saying. Like, honest, listen, we're high level, highly sensitive empaths, intuitive, psychics. we're going to be able to see what another person is seeing in the mind. Not everyone can, but we could. So we get and see what this person is saying, but that frequency level is low, and that's not what the type of time that you want. They may think that what they projecting is good for you because that's all they know. You know, that's what's good for them. That's what's working for them. If they will change and choose to make a change, they'll see other ways can work for them. But right now they stuck and fixed on whatever. They in that deep rooted stubborn energy. All right, unhealthy stubbornness, stubborn with themselves. All right, and I'm getting a karmic. They don't, they don't get. Also, I'm getting they don't get how they could be stubborn against themselves. They want to do the right thing. But you got to figure out what you fixed on. You got to go within yourself and find out what is restricting you. If you know you want to heal and be balanced so you can have a good life, a good financial life, your finances will be stable. You got to separate from certain energies and frequencies that's blocking your money. If you don't know what that is, you got to go within. You can go to a reader, and a reader can show you and tell you, but you got to listen too. You can't go against what the reader is saying. So if the reader is saying, like, you got certain people around you, I feel like, even clubbing, it's okay to have fun, but all the time, every weekend, that energy is chaotic. Y'all know what goes down in the clubs. All right, eventually you're gonna start collecting that energy. All right, it's dust. All right, psychic debris. You're gonna start collecting that energy, and then God forbid, start becoming whatever you collecting. That's why you got some people they've been clubbing their whole damn life. They just live at the club because that they became that. They love that lifestyle, and it is low vibrational. It's not really getting them nowhere besides where they at right now, and the consistency level of what they're receiving is whatever they're receiving, whatever they put an energy out there to receive, and it ain't really much. All right, they only getting enough, they only putting enough energy out there so they can receive back, I guess, money to get into the club, money to buy an outfit, so they just get a decent job, a good enough a job that can pay, it's not even paying bills, because this could also be someone that's staying with someone or staying in an efficiency or a studio. All right, and they only living the lifestyle that they can afford because they not realizing they so obsessed with clubbing. All right, I'm just coming up with something. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? All right, it's like this person, they have to make certain changes they gotta do the inner work. You got to first value yourself. You got to detach from what toxic. These people know what's toxic, though. I'm also getting these people, they know what's toxic for them. If they really don't know, you got to go within and really analyze. Self-analyze. Be that Queen of Swords and analyze yourself. Got to check yourself. The thing about the Queen of Swords, she's able to check herself, which is why she's able to check others. She has that position because she's able to check herself first. All right? Understand, we get these positions because we worked on ourselves first. You got to work on yourself to be where you want to be, karmic, whatever that is. Even if it's spiritual, you want a certain rank, you got to work on yourself and do work for the collective, for do work that's positive for the universe, that's going to help the universe it continuously expand and whatever like that, because all the work that we do, all of us collectively help the universe expand. All right, and well, at least we all could. Okay, we all can, or we all should be, but that doesn't mean we all are. All right, it could be, people doing negative things. All right, and it's feeding the universe negatively, and it's bringing back a lot of chaos and nonsense and mayhem. All right, but if this karma, let's just say financial changes, they got to get a new job. If they want a business, they got to focus on their business and come up with a game plan. If you know that your job it makes you enough money, all right, then continue to do that job and create a savings account. And this is going to be the savings that you use to start your business. If you want your own place, and it goes in most places around you is credit check. You got to fix your credit. Start with secure credit cards. Start paying off your credit cards off. Once they see you paying it off, it won't be on your credit report, but you gotta make it right. You gotta do the work. I understand doing the work could be hard sometimes, but I understand you allow that energy to pile up to be in this debt. Like I said, somebody could be in debt. So now you just got to start from the basics. Even if you just paying $20 a month, you gotta start somewhere. Listen, I owe on my credit cards, you guys, but thank God it's not affecting me right now. All right, but I already set that intention to fix it one day. So even if you can't fix it now, set that intention and put yourself in that, get yourself prepared and also set that intention to put yourself in that position to be able to pay it off. Okay, so you can be able to pay off those debts. At least give yourself, even if you want to pay it off within 5 years, depending on how much it is. Set that intention, plant that seed, and start doing the work. It's going to benefit you in the end, unless a miracle happens and all debt is cleared. Then that's awesome. All right, and a lot of karmic debt is clearing that, ain't serving us anymore. We already learned the lessons. All right, and typically when it's still lingering, it's because that other person on the other side, that person did not sign their contract. They still holding on. So that's what's really clearing out that energy. All right, or even if it's just like lingering stagnant energy that just ain't serving you, it's being cleared away. Right, was sent to you to try to stop you. Maybe you didn't, it was there, and spirit is cleaning up themselves. Saturn is cleaning up. All right, because spirit can do that. Okay, if the purpose is going to be for your highest good. If they see they clean up your energy on their own, but you is still dabbling in low vibrational energy, they're not going to help you. I wouldn't help you either if you keep doing the same thing and you're not trying to try to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, let's keep going. All right, so I feel like this karma did try to put this dusted off and idol. They try to dust off your idol image, dust that energy off. They try to work some type of magic, some type of miracle on their own, and that affected their inner child. That affected their inner child because they're jealous of the fact that you are in your life purpose, in your spotlight, doing what you love, what you enjoy. You're playing, and it's like you play. Your work is like play. We talk about this. All right, and they were jealous because they want to do the same thing, but they feel held back. They feel like no one's going to support them. Well, ain't no one support you. You got to do what you got to do. That's what probably could have made y'all soul tribe members in the ancient past. Let's just say ancient past because it's damn sure ain't recent past. All right? And that could have been why y'all was attracted to each other, because y'all gone through similar things, similar experiences. So the divine brought y'all together, okay, to help one another. Alrighty, and this person took advantage of it. Even if that divine being is God, okay, your higher self brought y'all two together. All right, their higher self, okay, if they have one, or their ancestors, it could be whatever. It still works out. A lot of people, they try to, because I picked this up. They try to mix and merge things that don't mix. Just because we plan out our divine, just because we not everyone, let me just make this clear, not everyone, at least this is what I see, not everyone have the choice over their life, because karma / fate plays in. So some things you have to do, you can't avoid it. So that could be the reason why the divine brought y'all two together. All right, rather, or your higher self or whatever, because it was something that y'all had to do to grow on a soul level, and it was going to benefit not just you but them and the entire collective that's around y'all, because y'all too positive light energy could have brought something great, something healing, or even y'all negative energy could have brought some positive energy. Okay, however, all right, negative, they could just be like you guys, let me think of an example. Y'all both being shadow workers, defeating, conquering other people's demons. I don't know. I'm just thinking of whatever. All right, and from the spiritual approach. Okay, but yeah, and I feel like whoever this person is, they did try to take this from you. They trying to say, I'm not being nosy. I'm not tapping in your energy. Yes, they are. People can see it. Why are they so obsessed with you? Why are they so and they're so dated in the mind, y'all. They stuck in the past, y'all. I'm telling you, they was definitely talking shit about your spotlight in the past. And it was because they was jealous. Their inner child is neglected. They need to heal that, so they won't be a jealous person. They could always just been jealous of other people's childhood as a child, because they feel like they lack, or they just had a hard time loving themselves from childhood. And I get it. We're children. We can't we're innocent. It's we don't have control over everything. But once you recognize and realize this trauma, this wound is coming from wound. It's and trauma can reside in your womb area. And once you realize that that's where it's coming from, you should want to transmute that and actually plant a positive seed, so something beautiful could grow from that. So it can just be you telling your story, and that dark time, that dark place actually inspired other people to get up and share their story as well, to feel confident in their story and not feeling like they shouldn't tell people because they're going to get judged, or it's going to help them speak more confidently. So when they do speak about it, people can feel and see this person, you know, point. Like, they can get their point across instead of them saying it in a way where they feel insecure and you know, bad about it. People that give people room to judge. You could, okay, always speak with confidence. All right, that is important. That's something that I'm even learning to work on, and I'm reflecting like, damn, I did make that mistake, and I gave, you know, that person leadway to say what the things that they said and judge. But now that they see that I'm doing better, it's nothing that they can really say. But, you know, people can still use that against you, and it's annoying. All right, so just to prevent that, all right, just, you know, speak confidently, or don't say anything. Don't tell nobody anything. All right, that you feel is sensitive to you, and you know, they can possibly use it against you, especially people you just don't know. All right, but I feel like, you know, this person is dusting off their inner child work. They rather look you up and talk about you, gossip and spy, instead of heal themselves, y'all. It's like y'all found out these people were spying on you. You found out intuitively. You picked up on the energy, and they can't believe that you know. They're like, oh, how you know this? How you know that? Like, these people, you know, they definitely said certain things, and it led them into confusion because I guess they didn't expect you to react or respond that way. Even if you guys reacted, it was justified. All right? I mean, like, every action comes with a reaction. So whatever they did, whatever action they took, all right, even if it's talking about you, okay, they, you know, it backfired because you guys found out, and they can't believe it. They're like, their heart is flushed. Like, that's probably why they feel suicidal too, because they're like, damn, you know, and they lonely, they entrapped in this dark place. It's karma. And I feel like this person is stagnant, but this waiting, I'm getting, they're stuck. They're stuck in like a certain timeline. I'm getting 2007 again. This could be like around the time they went through something at their younger years, or earlier in their lifetime. All right, earlier in these years. I'm here earlier this year too. This person, they may want to move or try to move this year. I don't know what they're trying to do here, but it's not going to work out. All right, you see these magnifying glasses? They're definitely looking in your energy, and they're using fake accounts to spy on you, and they think they know what they're talking about. They think they're spot on when they see a picture, and they be like, oh, you look depressed. You're not depressed. If you smiling and you look happy, like, they'll say they can look into your eyes. They're depressed, y'all. They want you to be depressed like them. Look at them. Literally, they need to snap into reality. Look at your life. All right, if you don't feel like your life is bad, why are you projecting so badly on somebody else? Why are you focused on somebody else's bad moments? Why are you not focused on your good moments here? I'm telling you, time is slowing down for this person, and time is also running out for them. Slowing down and running out. They made a bad offer with the devil, with the graveyards, they conjured the wrong low-eye. All right, listen. But also, it's like this person, they were just talking a lot of shit, man. They didn't know what they was talking about. It was all lies. They was projecting their own energy, and they can't believe how am I projecting? I don't want to be depressed. You don't want to be, but you live in a delusion. You don't want to be that way, but you are that way. All right, because you're avoiding it. You don't want to be that way, so you're avoiding that demon, that shadow, that depressive shadow. All right, or that depressive demon that's also enraged. All right, that's why it's attacking, it's biting. All right, you need to, you know, check that, karmic. You need to check that. All right, you don't need to be projecting things. This karmic did make a dirty offer with the devil, with the spirits, any low eyes, to steal your energy. Okay, two or more than one offer, and it was a bad offer from the start. They may have thought it was a good offer. I gave the spirit wine, blood, skulls, whatever they like. And the spirits is like, I'm not taking from divine feminine. I'm taking from you. They may have thought they heard the spirit say they're not taking from them, but that was just an illusion. They wanted to believe that. All right? It was a thought. It was a thought. It was whatever they heard in their head. Spirit said it was thoughts, y'all. It's like, come on. Everything that spirit said goes along with their bullshit. And people who really know, can differentiate right and wrong, right from wrong, they'll know that this person's in the wrong, and they trying to clean up their shit. It's like there's nothing really to clean up because it's over. They should have let it go the moment that they dropped the ball and realized they made a mistake. They should have just tried to clean up, I guess, their own little mess that they made, and that's it. They don't need to try to clean up stuff with you, and then it's pissing them off that you don't want to deal with them. So now they back in that ego. Oh, you this, you that. And want to say that you lying on them. How you lying on? It's like this person never experienced this type of energy before with you. So that's why they feel like, you know, it's you doing something. Like, it's you that changed. Like, I would never. You the one that changed. But no, you changed for the better. For your greater good. For yourself. All right? Where's my phone? All right, they need to change for their greater good. They're not changing, and that's the problem. They're not changing, star seeds, and they may say that they are, but they still in this grumpy stank energy. They're not really trying to do much. You get what I'm saying? It's like they just want to, sit around, do black magic, talk about you. Just like they're not a teenager anymore. They're not, a preteen, teenager. They could have been fast at 11, 12. All right, regardless of what they went through in life, there's no excuse for, there's no excuse for what they're doing now if they are aware of the problem. If they talking about this, that, and the third, or like if they talking about how they feel about themselves in life, because I'm getting that, they could even open up to you and they feel this, that, and the third, and this could have been prior to them even trying to put their energy on you. You and the guys know they go through shit, and they know what it is. Why they not trying to transmute it by healing it? They don't even get transmutation, but it's literally transforming, changing. And if you feel like you can't heal your wounds, karmic, your wounds, all right, change energy, that your emotions in your womb, those traumas. If you allowing your traumas to, I'm literally seeing their traumas standing on top of them, like their traumas are crushing them, like it's becoming, like they're becoming their traumas. In a way where they're going to want to, traumatize somebody just like that. It's not good. And they definitely, no, they already did try and it failed. So that's why they heavily deep reflecting and they're trying to get all suicidal. And it's like, no, they need to transmute. Now that you went that route of wanting to get back at somebody, basically eye for an eye, you wanted to hurt them and you see that didn't work. Now it's time for you to do better. But you caught a case with the devil, with the spirits. But listen, this is a spiritual STD. You caught a spiritual STD. You did attract a demon. You contracted a demon. You contracted a demon. This is either your own demon fighting against you or the demons that you were sending, or the spirits. I'm seeing the spirits sending their attack back, and I'm seeing the attack was a demon. They tried to send you a demon attack and the spirit sent it back. They can't believe that, but either way it goes, you need to get out of that thought. Stop being stuck when it got sent back and deal with the cause, the root cause, where it rooted from, stemmed from, the core of it. Okay, and also purge your spirit, but you did contract the demon by doing this. Yes, because you did something that goes against, the universe, morals, ethics. Where's your self-respect? Where's your self-love? A karmic could have lost their car. That's karma. And they thinking about that. They obsessing like you did this. You did. That's gray areas. That's not right. This person could be a gray. Okay? They could be a gray and they could try to call you a gray. I felt that when I was talking about the shadow energy, how it was black, white, gray, and I'm getting, this person tried to call you a gray. And they try to say like, it's evident with that black and white. They say things like, it's black and white. It's in black and white. It's proof. They trying to say it's evident that you do shadow magic or dark magic. All right, but you don't work with the shadows or the shadow realm, the dark realms. The way that this karmic is saying, you may know how to protect yourself really well. I'm not going to expose too much. You just know how to protect yourself well. All right, and this person is thinking that you are doing some dark demonic stuff to do that, and maybe your prayers is bringing in this shadow protection. All right, because it's holy. Okay, people, man, listen, y'all gotta understand. I know a lot of people gonna try to fight against that. Holiness is light, da 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 da. I get what you're saying, but shadow is also light. Okay, so let me just keep going. I want to, and I feel the karmic confusion. Like, y'all be thinking one way, like light is this and dark is that, and darkness is more than just fear. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, dark is light. Look within that light and you will see there's a lot of love there. There's a lot of warm energy within there. All right, it's pretty cool when you actually start to get to know the shadow and understand why the shadow react this way. Why even get to know your own shadow. Why your shadow reacting this way? Why is it reacting? Is it because of whatever trauma or pain that it endured? Because one thing about the shadow, it absorbs. Darkness absorb, light reflects, bounce back. So their shadow going to absorb all that pain. The shadow can absorb happiness too, but typically, the shadow mainly absorb a lot of pain. All right, a lot of suffering. All right, because that's typically what we go through a lot in life, and especially in the beginnings of our life, is a lot of pain and suffering. Not always, but typically we go through the pain first, all right, and then and the pain level could vary. I don't feel like we go through things that we can't handle. It's just based upon how we react to it, and how far gone we've become. All right, but let me just keep going because I'm channeling right now, you guys, and I'm I don't know if somebody having a hard time grasping this. All right, saying they understand the shadow, but they don't understand how it can be used for light, or as in light, or you can even use the shadow for enlightenment, like shadow work, shamanism. I don't want to keep going too deep into it, okay? But I feel like your karmics was confused about darkness, and they thought hexing you and cursing you was darkness, but they don't realize like you can even fight, you know. You can fight against that darkness with darkness. Okay, and that darkness don't have to be killing or murderous. It can be fighting for righteousness, for the greater good. You have like you know, spirits like Papa Lake by Byron Samdi, you know. Especially with, let me just use Byron for example, because you know you can't use his shadow for unrighteous reasons, for, you know, misuse his power. You can't misuse his power. He uses power for a specific way, and I feel is righteous, you know, protecting children, giving children a chance to live, even mothers. All right, and the spirits, the ones that work out of righteousness, they are going to see and scan the situation, even your soul, to see if this is like, are you in the right? Because this is how I work. You know, I work this way, just like with you guys. Y'all have a certain way of how you do things. This is how your spirit operate. You only operate, you know, out of, you know, righteousness. All right, there's some spirits that only operate out of the light. Not to say that darkness is not there, but they got it tamed. All right, and that light that they have is fulfilling enough to keep their shadow tamed, and it is balanced. It may seem like it's a lot of light, but it's really not, because if you go with, not all shadows let you open up, and I'm sorry, not all spirits let you open up to, will not open up to you. But if they want to allow, even if a human, they're still a spirit. All right, if they want to allow you to, you know, well allow you to open up to them. Wait, why am I saying it like that? If they will allow you to see what's, you know, their shadow, or they'll open up to you. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Mercury retrograde. All right, if they will allow you, yes, allow you to open up, I guess, their deepest wounds. All right. I don't know why Spirit is letting it come out like that. So weird. But you do got to be allowed. They have to allow you. Spirit is like emphasizing on that. They have to allow you to, you know, tap in and open up their energy. They have to allow you to. All right, and once they do, they'll let you see, you know, what they gone through. They could allow you to, if they're F with you, close with you, and they see that you know, it's for the greater good. They could, you know, sometimes a spirit will even tell you their story, and it's for your soul growth and for you to help others, okay, and to help you learn your lesson too, to help you see the lesson within your story, okay. So it's a good thing. It's for a good cause. The spirits will allow you to, you know, open up their energy. All right. And I mean, open up. Some of you guys need to open up the spirit. Okay. Maybe that's what Spirit was saying as well. Okay. Open up to them. Talk to Spirit. Open up your heart. Okay. I'm seeing the lotus in your heart space. So you listen. All right. Open up your heart. Okay. The heart is a powerful channeler. All right. A powerful seer. Open up. All right, your heart to Spirit, and Spirit will allow you to see the things that you need to see. All right, Spirit want to tell you things and show you things. Karmic as well. You need to open up your heart and heal. All right, you just can't expect Spirit to just tell you stuff and you got all these blockages. That's not how it works. And if you know that's not how it works, why are you trying anyway? You think it's gonna work for you? If it ain't work for all these other people, what make you think it's gonna work for you? All right, but and y'all gotta understand, you know, that light comes from darkness, literally. And let's just say you guys, you know, that seed that is planted within you, you know, it was planted within that, you know, primordial you, that shadow you, version of you. All right, and as you start to sprout, that seed starts to, is in this. It's weird because I'm also seeing that seed as an egg. All right, so you know when the egg cracks, you know, let me use the example. Y'all, I be going, a lot be going on in my head. All right, the cosmic egg. Okay, when that egg open up, all I'm seeing is cosmic light, you know, coming from that egg, and it's like you becoming you. You know, once it's like some people, you know, they crack the egg, it's too early, it's still yolk. All right, because I did see that. This is why I had to pause. All right, but you guys also have to wait. Hold on, losing train of thought. I'm seeing other things. Hold on. Y'all, it's Mercury retrograde. I'm seeing so much, and then all these other planets retrograde. I'm seeing a lot right now. Everything's coming in so fast, and then with the full moon. All right, let me get in gear. All right, so once you know that seed is the egg, okay? That seed is the egg, and or an example of it. And you know when a plant is growing, all right, and it starts to like erupt from the seed, the roots comes from the seed. And that's just equivalent to the cosmic egg cracking. All right. And that chick is coming out. That's you. Okay. That, you know, that cosmic egg, that's you. All right. Or a cosmic seed is finally being born. Okay. And it all started in that darkness. You had to, like, you know, and like I said, there's warmness in there. All right. Because, you know, even though it may feel cold at the surface, if you really go within, it's actually warm. All right. And it's like, y'all, I'm so sorry. I feel like so many people watching me too. Oh my God, hold on. Okay, but anyway, I should be writing this down or drawing it too. Maybe that'll help me, you know, slow down the pace, that the downloads, because it's coming in at a fast pace, a fast rate. Okay, but within that darkness is warmness, and in that warmth. Okay, and I'm also getting the heart too. That heart could be the seed, the core of you, yeah, because that's where your soul is. Okay, it all starts in the heart. Okay, but y'all, I'm picking up so much. I'm so sorry. This rarely ever happens. All right, but anyway, there's warmness in there, and that warmness is needed to grow the seed. All right, and that warmness could be love from the universe, right? So wherever you are, let's just say you are in this cosmic egg right now, and the universe is keeping you warm. All right, and that warmth is love, keeping you protected and all that. Or let's just say, you know, I'm thinking of a duck too, like a mother's duck. All right, and let's just say you planting a seed, and I thought of the egg. You see, that's the egg. I don't know why I said a seed with the duck, and I thought of a duck. You see, y'all, my mind. All right, I'm trying to get them. I feel like y'all put two and two together, but I'm taking so long to explain it. All right, but I want to keep going. I just can't stop what I'm doing. I have to keep going, even if it's all messy. All right, and just like if you planting a seed, all right, you just don't plant the seed. You gotta, and you just leave it there. You also gotta water it a few times a day. Make sure you position it in a certain place. All right, so it won't be getting too much sun where it's drying out the water that you just gave the seed. All right, and whole 9 yards. All right, so it's like within that shadow energy is a lot of nurturing, a lot of love. It's just, it's also tender, it's also sensitive. All right, so you got to be careful with the shadow, okay? Because and I'm also seeing a little chaos energy in there. All right, so it's like sometimes, if you miss one day of watering, or let's just say it's 3 times a day, and you miss that third time, that can cause the seed to not grow properly. Or that could be equivalent to, let's just say Mama Universe decides like, hey, I'm going to neglect my little cosmic eggs today. I'm going to focus on something else today. That's going to affect your growth. All right. And you may come out a little karmic because you was a little bit neglected, even with moms that are pregnant. It's like it all starts in the womb, in the darkness. And that's where it's most important. That's why I tell y'all all, like, a lot of people want to focus on the light. The light is very important too. All right. And the light is great, but it's the dark that fundamented that light. What? Foundated that light. Well, I'm getting fundamental. All right. Oh my gosh. The shadows is fundamental for the light. All right. But the shadows is the foundation for your light. Okay. Your light is literally like being held up by the shadows. Okay. Your shadows protect your light, and your light protect your shadow. All right. It's like that light is there, to blind and warn off anything that tries to affect your shadow, to protect it. All right, to also love it. All right, to also, you know, keep it squeaky clean or whatever like that, because it's work. It's like y'all don't understand with that yin yang. All right, that energy, yeah, it is flowing, but it's so much other things that is you know working this that's happening, that's making this work, this flow work. All right, it's almost like, how can I describe it? It's like you got the shadow and you got the light, the black and the white. All right, and then they're working together, but it's like little fragments, I don't know, formulas, whatever you want to call it. I'm just thinking of different names, little things within those, or codes within those, that light and that dark, that shadow and that light. All right, that makes it coherent, that makes it work together, that, you know, so it could be, you know, that part of your light that is cleaning that darkness, keeping it clean, making sure, like, if it does get infected, that light is going to come in here, that shadow. And just like with the shadow, if your light feels threatened, your shadow going to come through and protect it. It does work that way. It does not work one way. Curses, hexes, blah blah blah, demons. No, that's not the only thing that realms in the dark realm, and that's a whole separate darkness. That's a whole separate dark energy, frequency. This frequency is the darkness. All right, it's light. Y'all can look at let me see.
I need to do bicep.
Light waves or something like that. If you look at like the wavelengths, I don't know, I can't think. Okay, the UV, and you see there's different colors there. All right,
No.
that would be almost like equivalent to the frequency of that shadow. Okay, so let's just say if you see a person's shadow and you look within it, because shadow is light and has color, you see more like a red hue to it. All right, just know that is probably more in like a little chaotic vibe. All right, it's not really all that vibrational, but more in the purple, that purple bluish, that is more cool and high vibrational shadow. All right, so yeah, this is just what I'm seeing as I'm looking at it. All right, the color spectrum, that's what's going to help you, I guess, understand those shadows, with those colors within the shadows. Not everyone's going to understand this. Understand this is chess, not checkers. Not everyone's going to understand this. All right, this information is coded specifically for certain people that's going to understand, that's going to resonate with it, that's going to see that aha moment. Now, I know not everyone's going to get it. All right, but if you don't get it, but you get it, then it's for you. You just may need to find another way to comprehend it or see it another way. All right, and don't try to overthink it or comprehend it or anything like that, okay? Because there's light within those shadows. It's colors, all right? Even our light comes with colors. White is a color as well, all right? And sometimes when you look within a shadow, you will see a white core. It will just change. It will just vary. All right, it's all about the frequency that you're in. Just like with the light, you got some people that will abuse the light. They'll use their light to cast illusions. All right, they'll use their light to, you know, to confuse others, to hypnotize them and all that extra stuff. Okay, and you can, you know, it's things. Let me just keep going. I don't want to expose everything. But y'all, this is crazy, you guys. Fed up. These comments is so fed up with like hearing you speak positive and teach things to other people, just like how I did. They're so fed up with that, Starseeds. Yeah. All right, they done caught a case with the devil, fake flexing with their wand. I got the power to do this. Got the power to do that. I'm here fake flexing with you. They what? It's like, I don't see how you fake flexing when they the one fake flexing. I guess they thought you was fake flexing and they can do the same thing like you, and it was real. Like, no, they was fake flexing. All right, if you fake flexing, they're definitely fake flexing, because they ain't even doing the work. They're so fake. This is someone that was trying to come into your energy as a wolf in sheep clothing. Literally. They could have came to you as, you know, now I'm also seeing for some of you guys, they could have came to you guys as a wolf in sheep clothing, just to plot on you, just to pray. They could have had their own reasons as to why, you know, they wanted to deal with you. But understand, even if that's the case, the divine could have still brought y'all two together. All right, because, you know, to teach this person a lesson about themselves and for them to grow. Like, you can't plot on everybody. And you was the child to show them that they can't fool everybody. All right, and they need to heal and work on themselves and get out of that, because it's going to get worse if they keep going. You just a tip of, it's like, I'm going to say you just a tip of the iceberg. Okay, yeah. This is just the tip of the iceberg for them, honestly. Okay, it's going to get worse before it gets better for them. It is. They're going to have to learn their lesson. That's what that means. They got to, go through this and learn their lesson. They haven't been learning any lessons, not properly. Look in the living room. Look in the living room. But I feel like I feel like I'm seeing the both light and dark side. Yes, the light and dark approach of them. I feel like they came towards you to not only help you heal and see parts of yourself, but also teach you a lesson. All right, I feel like the lesson was going to be there. However, it was going to go. Because I feel like that's how the connection was made to be. All right, but I feel like there was two sides. This person, if they would have made the right direction, there could have been a lighter outcome out of this. Even if y'all decided to part ways, y'all could have still been cool. Y'all could have just, say hi, how you doing? And a few months later, y'all see each other again. Y'all be able to at least be cool on social media. Even if y'all at a distance, y'all can still like each other's stuff. But now it's like the outcome was a negative outcome. All right, it was, a dark outcome that was low vibrational, that was negative in a low vibrational way. Okay, because you have those negative forces, all right, and it's like we got to also clean up that word negative, because the divine feminine carries negative energy, and that just will be opposite of the divine and masculine, but that don't make her negative. All right, but this person, they did something that was negative to you, and it was low vibrational. It was negative because the vibration was not in match of yours. They know that. It was not in alignment. You did not deserve that. It was not for your greater good. It was not to teach you no lesson. They're bullshit, eye for an eye. All right, but either way it goes, I do see eventually y'all would have part ways. Rather, it would have been all good or whatever. I just see that it would have happened that way regardless, because y'all just on two separate timelines. All right, I just see that even if y'all was once, even if the outcome was for you guys to be cool with each other, y'all on each other's social media. All right, I just feel like eventually they probably would have left social media, or you probably would have left social media, and then y'all just would have been like, oh yeah, I remember that person. I haven't heard from them in a while. I hope they all right. It would eventually just led to that. All right, because y'all just not meant to be in each other's lives. That's just what I feel. But I do feel like they came to you in karmic energy. I feel like they was already in their ego, deep rooted in their ego, rejecting themselves. And I feel like even if they trying to say they cared about you and they didn't want to see you hurt, maybe that was it in the beginning, but something triggered them. All right, something triggered them. Something that you did. I don't know. All right, and this could have just been you being yourself, and they couldn't stand it. Your light irritating their demons. That triggered them, and it turned them sour. If they heard something about you, they jumped on the bandwagon. They did not check with you. You one of the sources. You are the source. You are the truth. If they didn't, if they thought you was gonna lie, all right, they shouldn't. They should not be bringing it up anyways to nobody, because it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with them. Thank you.
It's out the kitchen.
Oh, it was in the kitchen. But they're trying to deny that their ego is hurt, but that's just keeping them in confusion. And I feel like them being in denial was also confusing you energetically, because you felt them trying to push that energy away, even though it's true, and they were trying to put it on you. And now they're stuck in reflection. Like, damn, you still rejecting them. You still ain't dealing with them. All right, they still crying over you. Can you believe it? They're crying over the fact that you don't want to restart a new contract with them. They're crying over the fact that you rejected them. You rejected a new contract. You rejected this karmic friend. She is crying. If they did a spell to try to bring you back in, and listen, if this is a friend, she did a come to me spell to attract your masculine. Remember this? And she also burnt the candle to attract you back in. She's crying because it didn't work. And that's making her feel like the spirits don't love her, deal with her. And the spirits check for you more. And why would the spirits allow this devil in your life? All right? The inside scoop is that this karmic is being revealed for being obsessed with you. Like, especially if this is a friend, they could have been obsessed, like they in love with you. All right? With that lover, I'm getting Gemini. So y'all could be Geminis. Or you was dealing with one, okay? Some truth is coming out. I'm telling you. All right, listen. Somebody is caught up in a love triangle, and you ain't. And it's like you ain't in that. Even if you have a few friends you talk to, it's like you're not emotionally involved with them to the point where it's affecting your life. Okay, you can. It's like and And it's the same thing with them too. It's not like they got a wife at home or anything like that. Okay, it ain't like that. These people, you could have had a friend that messed with like people that have wives, all right, or there could be a homeboy that mess with people that have husbands, like they're ratchet, and they want you back, and you like, I'm not in that ratchet energy. Even listen, when y'all was cool with these karmics, when you was friends with them or with them, you was in karmic energy. When y'all separated from them, you cooled down and became more divine. You tapped into your divine energy. This cycle was actually to teach you and show you about your karmic self and to change and transmute into more divine energy. All right, now they want to come back around still in that karmic energy. All right, some of them could still be stealing, or they just like I feel like their energy, them being around you energetically, you feel drained because they are like stealing your energy just by being around you, because the demons, the shadows that they have around them, they're not friendly, and they feed off other people. All right, to fund this person vessel or their spirit. All right, listen, I told you they got entities that's working for them. All right, or these could be like a group of people, they all doing magic, so this person can like absorb your energy. So whenever they're around you, they'll just be absorbing your energy. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's spell work. All right, I don't feel like this would naturally be happening if it wasn't spell work or spirit. Yeah, and I feel like spirit is bringing it to your attention to show you that this person is draining your energy. Now you can make the choice to go deep within to find out why, and you will find out why. Most likely it's because they're doing spell work to steal your energy, or they're pulling on you energetically because they stuck in this guilty emotion. Okay, they stuck in this remorseful emotion, but they feel like you're never going to forgive them. And listen, they could still be pulling on you that way because you blocked them. All right, and they still trying to pull on you. This third party trying to pull on your energy. You blocked her. Listen, a third party could be a sex worker, and you could expose that. She's been after you ever since. Yeah, she is mad. She wants to attack you real bad. All right, like real bad. Like, and I'm seeing like she's texting people about you. I'm telling you, she talked about you bad with your ex. All right, you was once hooked on him, but not anymore. And you wasn't hooked on him like that. You could have been in love, cared about him, really wanted the best for him or her. Take how it resonate. And they took advantage of that. And this third party talked about you bad with this person. All right, this could even been a friend. They talked about you with an ex, and they could have been low-key sleeping with your ex. They was like, oh, I want you. We should have, been together since back then. When? That's crazy. And you finding all this shit out. Wow, they like, we should have been together from back then. All right, it's like you could have had your karmic friend around your karmic ex-lover, and they like caught on to, like, they locked eyes with each other for a moment, and it's like, it's almost like they felt something, but they ignored it, of course. But I feel like for some of you guys, they slept around with your friend while y'all was together. All right, or after y'all broke up, they did it on the low. There's like, they was like making love to your friend. They make love to anybody, but it's not really love. It's fake love. It's not real love. It's pretend. It's like a mimic of someone really making love. It's fake love. Why you think when they finish, all right, even when they will make love to you, when they will finish, they will like get back into their normal narcissistic way, their ego. They was never making love to you. All right, it was just fake love. And then, listen, if they ever made love to you once, they took that love back and they gave it to the damn third party. They gave it to your karmic friend. All right, I'm getting, they even took whatever love they gave you, period, and gave it to the karmic friend. This is why they stuck in this, repetitive, low vibrational, stagnant energy. Your friend was a hater because she was always a groupie. She was always a hoe, and you wasn't. You had this light, this spotlight of you not a hoe. That's why certain men will also like try to take advantage of you. You had to be careful with the type of man you had around you, because some of them, they saw your light and they figured like their shadow can suppress your light. It can overpower your light. It can eat it. Okay, it can eat your light and absorb it. All right, for themselves. So I feel like your friend is a whole fucking prostitute. I feel like niggas give her money to be a groupie or escort. All right, take her resonate, and she may feel insulted. All right, when she hear this truth, like somebody may call her that. All right, she may feel insulted because you may. It's not that you see her that way, but that's what she could be doing. You might have never called it out. You might have just been like, whatever, do your thing. All right, she making it seem like she just using these men for money. She doing what she gotta do. You like, whatever, do you. All right, maybe in the past you could have, been like, whatever, do you. But now you like, you can do something better. You can do opposite now. You don't have to do that. It could be whatever. It don't have to be prostitution. It could be whatever they're giving their money to. All right, and you like, I'm not doing that. and you shouldn't either. All right. And she got mad. She felt offended. She's looking you up. All right, and if y'all readers, she's hearing the things that you talking about. You sound just like me, not just like me, but you're on the same, talking about the same topics as me, and she's offended. If you're exposing Jezebels that's sleeping around for money, she's offended. She is, because she like, I do that, or I used to do that. Well, if you used to, you ain't doing it no more. Why does it bother you? You ain't doing it now. You calling out the people that is doing it, and they also doing sneaky shit because they in that low vibration of sleeping with money. That is like the root cause of the reason why they so grimy. Mina, you gotta turn that down. That is the root cause as for why they're grimy, is because they are, indulging in low vibrational things. It's like they're losing their soul, parts of their spark, their light,
Mom.
whatever their purpose is.
Mommy.
They're losing that.
Mommy.
Even the light that's tied with their shadow, y'all, they're losing control of that too. Okay. But they losing themselves, and it's turning them low vibrational, because this is low vibe. This may not even match their spirit. They was probably never even supposed to do this, but they did it for money. I'm not putting this on the phone, no. And now they want to look you up, look at your comments, look at your comment section. I'm hearing, thinking about you like, oh, you I wish you can help me that way. I wish you can help me shine bright. I feel like, this person, they need to clean up their shadow. They need to do some shadow work, unbind themselves from certain energies and frequencies that's keeping them binded and stuck. Certain contracts they need to let go of. Soul contracts, whatever. This keep coming up. They won't stop looking you up. They was looking you up. They looked you up. And they was mad. And they was talking it's about you again. But it just backfired. It backfired on them, because they're like, why are they looking you up anyway? And if you feel, it's like you have a right to feel how you feel. And this person, they could have even admitted that certain things about that you talking about, like, yeah, I did say this, I did say that. I did, I wanted to make Divine Feminine feel this way. I wanted her to, like, they said. So it's like, now that you caught on to it, and Spirit is sharing it with you. One of your ancestors smells so good. Oh my God, they got on some nice cologne. I'm seeing them. It's an ancestor. He got on a suit. Okay, he smells great. He's around you and your kids. Be like a grandfather. All right, but these karmics, man, a karmic could have tried to sleep with your family member. Try to persuade your family member to, like, we can sleep with each other for money. One of your family members could have money. Oh my God, this is just sad. Yeah, they was into one of your family members, and they was willing to sleep with them for money. They gotta resonate. All right, but this karma need to clean up their shadow. They need to clean it up before they try to, do any, like, before they try to do any shadow work that is going to get them to where you are, to get them spiritually strong in the shadow and in their light, they need to first do the shadow work that's going to clean up their spirit. You can't just do shadow work that's going to make you powerful, but yet you ain't clean up your spirit. All right, it's going to go, it's like, well, it's steps, or like proper steps to healing. You got to take the proper steps. You got to heal properly. You can't heal one thing but then skip over something else, because whatever you skipping over connects with what you trying to heal, and that's why you ain't getting anywhere. All right, I feel like this karmic know what they need to do. They know what time it is. All right, they just don't want to do the work. All right, and I feel like, you traveled away from that. You could be like somewhere else, moved. You're not like in that same paradigm where this karmic is in. You're not in that same energy. All right, and they want you to be in that energy to prove to other people, like, see, I told you Divine Feminine this. I told you, like, that's childish. Like, you're not going to play with Divine Feminine life as a toy, like a toy, just to, like, fulfill your crazy delusion, to fulfill your projections, your negative thoughts and low vibration. All these people was trying to say, oh, I was always positive. I always supported you. Yeah, halfway, semi. It was like, it was almost like y'all could have dealt with a karmic energy that was like, I support you if you support me. All right, but it's like, and it's toxic. You got to support them first, and you got to support them for a certain amount of time, years. You can't just support them once. You got to keep supporting them. All right, once they feel like, you supported them enough, Then they like, okay, I got you. I support you, but it's minimal. All right, it's not a lot of support, and it's like I'm also getting like dry hating. You know, conditional support. You don't need that. You need unconditional love and support. Not people that are going to cause you to be upside down and planning and plotting against you, setting you up, doing spells to keep you in balance. Listen, just know anything that they do to you is going to backfire. It is, even if they already did it. All right, if you guys, if these people jumped you, that shit gonna backfire. If they ever jumped you before, if they ever assaulted you sexually before, it's gonna backfire. It's backfiring now. Whatever they did or plotted on. Even if these people said, I said I was gonna do it, but I didn't do it, it's still backfiring because the energy that they put out there. People don't realize, words is even energy. That plotting and setting up, that's energy. All right, all that is energy. And it's like this, it's like they created that energy. They created that by plotting and projecting whatever illusions in their mind. They created it by by projecting that illusion, all right, by trying to plot against you. And they may not see this. They may be trying to say, I don't see how it's on you if it didn't work. Well, you found out about it. And it's like, listen, the energy that they was in when they was plotting and gossiping and doing their magic, you felt that. And that hurts you. And it makes you think like this person could easily, like they could easily get into that energy again. And if they did it once, they're going to do it again. Once a cheater, always a cheater, right? Even if they decide to heal, maybe it's not meant for them to be faithful to you. And it sucks, but you meant to be in a more fulfilling relationship. Honestly, you deserve better. Yeah, they may have been healed and all that, but you deserve more. You can do better. There's someone else out there that can put more on the table for you. All right, and we got to consider our worth. Is it even worth taking this person back after they put us through so much? Aren't you tired? Now they got to do all this extra making up. And maybe they may get tired of doing that and they go right back to changing. All right, people just be unpredictable. But my whole thing is, damn, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like they put that energy out there. The mere fact that they put that energy out there, it did affect you. All right, and it's like they gotta learn a lesson some way, somehow, because that energy is still within them. They can do it again. This karma, whatever's backfiring, is going to get rid of that negative energy. All right. It's like they want to make peace with the past timeline as well. Maybe they could be trying to forgive themselves for what they did to you in the past, but they're having a hard time because they took so long to deal with it. And it's like, understand, what they did to you planted a seed and it's deep rooted within their soul, their spirit. This could have even been, listen, this could have been a seed that was never a part of them, but they collected the seed by feeding into someone else's energy. So again, it goes back to the people, this is like a group thing, or people around you. Gotta be careful. All right, because sometimes certain people around you will get other people to plot against you that you know. Okay? But that energy that they created was, let's just say, that was the seed. And it's deep rooted within them. And it's going to take a while before they can feel at peace again. And feel like, at peace with you. Even like forgiving you for not wanting to deal with you again. It may take them a while to like understand that. But that don't mean that they keep biting you, because it's going to lead them more and more into the ground, more and more into the dirt. But people just got to be mindful of what you put out there. All right, especially into the universe. Well, be careful what you wish for, especially for others, even your thoughts. Some of these people can't believe that they're going through all this because of what they did to you. And all they did, and they saying, I didn't do a spell. All right, but you thought negative, you wished bad, you prayed on our downfall. You plotted for us to fall apart. All right, or you did a spell. All right, plotted and then do a spell so your plot can work. And then wished on our downfall. Sent us negative thoughts. You got some karma, they did all of that. Then you got some karma, they just wished on your downfall. They was projecting negativity. They didn't realize how powerful their third eye is. All right, and how, those projections, listen, projections is mere illusions. It's straight, it's an illusion. That's just what it is. And then they're projecting that illusion onto your crown or your third eye so you can see their vision. That could negatively affect you because You on a roll. Now they distracting you and you gotta do so much to clear up your energy. You don't gotta do so much, but at that time it's like, you know, you feel heavy energy and you gotta scrub it off, and you like, I could be investing my time and energy into helping and healing people, myself or whatever. Well, you are healing yourself by cleansing it. But it just like you could have invested your energy elsewhere. They didn't have to do that. And that's when they start to reflect like they could have made a better choice. All right. And let's just say if these karmics, you know, they do have the opportunity to choose their life path, they're still going to face karma for making that choice to choose to attack you. All right. In the end, all right, let's just say they have complete control and power over what they create and like over their life, you know, not just how they look in their family, but the lessons and all the extra stuff. They still going to face karma for making that decision. Rather it's a part of their soul plan or not, and they still going to face karma. Can't avoid karma. All right, there's no way to avoid karma by saying, boy, I'm not going to get karma because that's not a part of my soul plan. Well, you still made the decision and you made it a part of your soul plan. Understand the universe is infinite. And so is our divine blueprint. It's like our divine blueprint basically pretty much explains, you know, I guess the fundamentals of our destiny or our path. All right. It would tell us, you know, it's like, it's almost like the blueprint, the design of it. All right. But it's like the interior details and all that. That's life is what you make it. You get what I'm saying? So those interior details is on you, and whatever work that you do with spirit, your higher self, your shadow, whatever like that. All right, whatever you're working with at the time, that's all on you. I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say, or get what I'm saying. All right, but it's like, you know, you got the divine blueprint, you got that detail, but that fine detail of how it looks. All right, but you still got to make sure that you are taking proper steps to build that divine blueprint the right way. And even the interior, you got to make sure that you are building that or creating that interior the way where, you know, the way that you like, and make sure that you're building it on a stable foundation. All right, and just make sure that, you know, you're following that plan, that blueprint. All right, it's not going to always give you the answers. All right, even if all the answers may be in there, let's just say they're all in there, that doesn't mean you're going to get access. All right, that doesn't mean you're going to get access to that answer, because it's meant for you to figure it out on this earth plane. It's going to help your soul evolve, because you're going to tap into a certain power that is going to make you, I guess, more observing. All right, more aware. Okay, you know, even more intuitive. All right, there's a purpose behind everything, so we can't always avoid the purpose and be like, I want this. No, you got to follow the purpose. You got to follow your purpose. All right, and understand it is on you. All right, we can't say it's on God, it's on universe. No, it's on you. Even if it was the gods that helped your higher self, and, you know, and your ancestors too, helped your higher self design your blueprint. They're like, all right, it's on you now. Do the work you got to do so you can remember, have these soul memories. All right, and you know, you can even possibly remember this moment when we gathered together prior to reincarnating, because that can happen too. You can have that soul memory. All right, tapping into your spirit, working on your spirit can help you tap into your gifts, so you can communicate with the spirits if you do need help, if you want to be solely dependent on the spirits or even your higher self. All right, whatever the reason for you to tap into your higher consciousness, you need to do that. You're not going to learn no lessons forever in that lower self, because your lower self need that higher self to come up. All right, to be balanced. So it don't matter. You can't avoid it. All right, and I feel like this karmic, I feel like they're stuck in confusion. They are over a King of Pentacles. Yeah, I got this with the Six of Swords, but I'm getting like in reverse, like confusion. Like they're stuck at a rut and it's confusion. Yeah, they're confused about the past. Somebody is realizing they should have never worked with this King of Pentacles. All right, this is crazy, y'all. They caught a tower. Something was destroyed. Them working against you was slowed down and destroyed. It was. All right, but you know, it's crazy. I feel like a karmic did something. Remember I said a karmic friend could have been messing with your ex or was talking with an ex? They was not supposed to do that, and they did. They was not supposed to do that. All right, they could have been talking to them on social media. They might even delete their social media because of this. This is crazy, y'all. All right, these people was wishing death on you. They were. And whoever was talking with this King of Pentacles, this could be your ex or earth sign. Take out resonate. You could be earth sign. Now they all saying it's like these could be groupies, the third party, the friend. Now they're saying that this person needs to pass away, and they hope that you do good because they realizing that this person is a fucking liar. All right, this is wild. And I feel like your friend wanted to have sex with your baby dad. I keep getting that. Yeah, they was thinking about it. Like they was like, if I had the option, I would do it. All right, especially if he pay me, especially if he invest in me, I would do it. I'll be like his number one prostitute. Your baby dad may sleep with prostitutes. Okay, he may have wanted to sleep with your friend. They probably both wanted to sleep with each other. And I feel like if that's the truth, I feel like they both contracted like a spiritual STD. All right, that they're trying to fight. They like wounded them. It wasn't even a good experience. It was not a good time. All right, it was awkward as hell. It was really weird. Like like how can you just degrade yourself for sex all the damn time? Come on now, like love yourself. All right, you guys, it's like y'all understand temperance, your balance with your lower self and your higher self, right? So it's like you don't need to have sex all the time to feel satisfied. You don't need that, all right? Because your lower self or your shadow self, all right, is balanced. What's that? Cookie?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right, if you want to call that your lower self, okay. All right, but it's balanced. All right, but this person, you know, they just a mess. They just a hot mess, man. With this 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, wow. Got 2 sixes here. Yeah, they're facing karma. I feel like a lot of success is coming in. They have successfully faced karma here. Yeah, they try to fight against karma. They did. They tried to fight against their karma for the longest. They were trying to slow down their karma. And all they did was just bring in more karma here. All right, I feel like a part of the scales balancing out for you is you receiving success, victory. Yeah, I feel like all right, this is like you guys victoriously successfully completed this cycle. You guys were victorious in the spell work. You guys won over these demons. You was victorious over these demons. Listen, even them, they was not strong enough to defeat you. Their family wasn't. All right, and I feel like people's even telling them like they're not strong enough to defeat you. They just like I feel like somebody had to tell them. To let them know like they're not strong enough to defeat you.
Mom, I gave out oil.
Now I'm also getting someone wants to know is your lower self your low vibrational self. If you were to look at it like that, but not all parts of your shadow is low vibrational. It can be even more if more potent than your light. All right, but you know. There are parts of our lower self that matters, that's important, that help build our higher self. Okay? It's all about perspective. You can't look at your lower self as something that's low vibrational. You know? You can't look at it like that. And just because you look something up online does not make it true.
Mom.
It says lower self, no, Mino, is a self of passion and pride, lust, hatred, greed, resentment, ill will, jealousy, and envy. Yeah, that's definitely a part of the lower self. But passion can be channeled into high vibrational energy too. Pride is healthy pride. You know what I'm saying? And jealousy and envy is definitely a part of a person's lower self. Here. Sorry, Mino. All these dang ads. But it's all about perspective. You can't look at your, you know.
Make you interact.
Not that you can't look at your lower self as something bad. You got to figure out, are you a jealous person? Then that's, you know, not a part of who you are. Or your lower self. Okay? Or you're going to look at the lower self as the ego. You can heal the ego. The ego could be your best friend. It can work for you. That's the core of who you are.
Aww.
I look at the ego as sometimes your primordial you. All right, you got some ancient spirits that are you know set in their ways, and some of them could be greedy, some of them could have a lot of hatred, ill will, yeah, and they ancient as hell. They can even come from the primordials. Says the lower self is finite, all right, and while the consciousness of the higher, the consciousness of the lower self is finite. And the consciousness of the higher self is infinite. Okay, but I'm getting the consciousness of the lower self could expand into infinite, into the higher self. So it could be transmuted. All right. Which is, you know, you can transmute the lower self into a higher self. That shouldn't be complicated. And if you want to know which parts, you would know which parts. When it's time for you to get in, like, life will show you everything, those life experiences. So you get into a situation where you may need to get into that shadow and defend yourself. You want to know, this is the time for me to, like, you know, show, you know, I won't say show no mercy, that's a little bit too much. All right, but it's time for you to, like, stand in your square, you know, set those boundaries. I'm being stubborn right now, and I'm not letting you in my energy. I'm not playing with you. Back up. Back up. Because, listen, my shadow is going to go against yours, and you ain't going to like it. Like that type of energy, y'all. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the shadow. Somebody smell like pee. All right. But, yeah, the lower self do have limits because it's fear. And they put a lot of fear on our shadow to keep us restricted. So it's all about breaking that fear from your shadow. Because, like I said, the shadow absorbs. Okay, they can't really put that fear on light, because that light will reject it. It will just, you know, reject it, and the light is like very enlightened. But once the, you know, the shadow gets in that low vibe, it will absorb a lot of other low vibes. Okay, that's why a lot of people for long has been looking at the shadow as something evil, because people have been absorbing evilness in their shadow, because certain triggers, they'll have certain triggers that will open up their wound. All right, and then they'll be absorbing all that negativity. But you need to make balance and nice with your shadow, because your shadow could be your greatest assassin against low level demons or other entities, all right, that are wicked, and they like being this way. All right, you don't like being that way. Your purpose was not to be this way. It's to be of light. If anybody thinking their purpose is to be of darkness and it's low vibe, dark, killing and murdering and raping, you got listen, you got your whole mind is messed up. Okay, we're not a shadow worker. All right, but listen, I know I'm gonna confuse a lot of people who is fake woke. My teachings is gonna listen. My teachings, my truth is gonna expose a lot. And I'm telling you guys what I see. You just gotta trust what I say, and you gotta have your own understanding. A lot of you guys who gonna understand you already, you know, you're spiritually advanced. You already tapped in or know this. Or even if you never heard of it, but you can just feel it because you had certain experiences where you had to tap into your shadow. All right, and it worked for you. It was protecting that light. Okay, because it's like, damn. Spirit's also showing me that the light can, oh wow, hold on. Whoa. And that's a whole nother topic. Let me keep going. All right, but I'm showing you guys what I see. And if somebody is trying to, like, threaten or intimidate your light, your darkness is going to come through. Because maybe it's not meant for your light to fight that shadow. All right, it's only meant to fight other shadows. That's the only way it'll get worn off. All right, and that's just how it will be sometimes. It's just how it will be. But yeah, I know my truth is gonna confuse a lot of people, but yeah, it should. And listen, if it does confuse anybody, it should make you want to do the work. It should make you want to learn and figure this out. And if you feel like I'm wrong about something, you shouldn't want to look it up just to prove that I'm wrong, because you're not gonna find the answer. All right, if I confuse you and make you feel like I'm wrong and make you want to look it up to prove that I'm right, you're not gonna find the answer. Now, if you need to, you know, do your own research and find the truth yourself by doing the inner work or looking online so you can get a better understanding, and then yeah, that will work for you. All right, but excuse me, I feel like y'all gonna be prosperous and very stable, very successful. It's already happening for you guys. Okay, but Queen of Wands, I'm feeling it. A karmic is really like stuck in confusion. Somebody here like darkness is light, so I've been using it wrong the whole time. Yes, you could have used, oh my god, this person, I guess they're realizing that they could have used this shadow to help tackle certain ish that they're dealing with. The shadows can even help you transmute into light. Yes, certain shadow beings can help you transmute into light. And you'll be like, Starseeds, but why they're not in light? They like being in that energy of darkness or shadow. All right, but they're helping others heal their shadow by transmuting into light. You got that dark angel that will come and help you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Help you understand that this is not the end. And this was, this is a part of your new beginning. All right. I know not everybody's going to get that because you're looking at dark as just Satan. Who is Satan? What is Satan? Look up what Satan means. All right. And don't be trying to say anything about the Bible because the Bible is watered down. It is. All right. If you're not a part of this cosmic war, then just stay in the matrix. Don't be trying to come in where you don't fit in. All right. But this Queen of Wands is confused. I felt it. She's confused. It's like, and she's afraid of people looking at her like, or at least you, like how you don't get it, how you don't understand it. She's juggling in her mind right now over you. She's definitely juggling her mind over you. Stressed out, sprung out over you and your greatness. All right, she's trying to say, oh, you carrying heavy energy. No, your ancestors carrying you. I feel like that's what they obsess over. Your ancestors carrying your heavy baggage. This heavy weight, which is the karmics as well. Like, not carrying them in that way. But that heavy burden that's coming from the karmics, your ancestors dealing with it. You're no longer dealing with it. Tell your ancestors to deal with it if you haven't. Give it to them and they're going to do it. That's their right. That's their right.
That's right.
If you, it's just like in the physical. If you feel like you dealing with some stuff with some people, you have the right to call your family member. You can call your cousin or whoever. That's the same thing, but it's happening in the spirit. The heck, your spiritual cousins pulling up. Who trying divine feminine in the spirit? Who gossiping about divine feminine? You don't realize I can do some work on the other side that can stop you. Don't you play no games. No pain, no gain. I'm here. Y'all, I gotta go. But y'all the Empress. At the end, you came out on top as the Empress. And you're gonna forever come out on top as the Empress. They're gonna always forever regret the day they try to sacrifice you. Because it backfired on them. Empress, High Priestess, Temperance, that's who you are. You're gonna forever be in this energy. Forever. Alright? They want to say they not holding a grudge. They're not mad at you anymore. Yes, listen, y'all, they up and down. One minute they are, next minute they're not. They can't be trusted. And if they in their mind thinking that you did something to them, why would they even want to be cool with you? And if they're not going to ask you, they just going to have you around. But then their mind is flipping. They it's like their lights flicking on and off in their mind. One minute they're like, I know you ain't do nothing. The next minute the lights is off. They're like, oh, you did something. They're in that dark energy, that crazy delusional energy. Okay. Yeah. I feel like this person, they either found out too much, they knew too much about you in a good way, like you're going to be this and that in the future, fortunate. And I feel like it drove them crazy. It led them into like a spiraling delusional moment, y'all. They can't, it's almost like they can't stomach or digest the fact that you the Empress, High Priestess, like this is for you and not them. It spiraled them out. All right, and I feel like, again, your past timelines, karmics from the past, they were attacking you. I'm getting your past timelines, and I'm seeing karmics from your past. They was attacking you. They was coming at you with conflict, like, I want to fight. And in the past, your karmics were trying to jump you. They wanted to fight you, and all of them wanted to fight you. All right, it was like all like gossip, word on the street, like, I want to fight your friend, I'm gonna beat your friend up, I'm gonna do this, and they ain't tell you that. They told other people. All right, they could even told your ex. The baby dad, I wanted to fight your baby mama or whatever like that. Now people want to fight them. Now they hearing word on the street that people want to fight them. Or they hearing word on the street that spirit want to fight them. Spirit want that work. They didn't realize you got knights, bodyguards that protect you. Your past is being attacked by what they did to you in the past. Their past. Archangel Michael is protecting you from your past. Look, 5 of Wands. Right when I said that, he's protecting you against your past. I was sending you conflict. All right, this is the finale. That's what I'm getting. It's like Saturn facing the earth. All right, I read that Saturn is going to be so close to earth, in between the moon and earth, that almost like finalized or concluded a lot of karmic debt with you and these karmics. And understand the karmic debt was coming from these karmics, all right, in the grudge that they have towards you. It created karmic debt with you, as unless they do owe you, all right. But if they would have never held a grudge, it won't be like this. All right, like I said, the outcome would have been differently. Y'all could have just been bygones be bygones. Yeah, I haven't saw Divine Feminine in a while, but I hope she's okay. It could have been that way. Now they want to be that way, but it's just too late. They told everybody how they wanted to fight you. And I feel like your baby dad went around and told everybody how your friend wanted to fight you. They were never your friend. If they going back telling you that and you not with your baby dad or your ex, they're not your friend. Some of y'all could have had a sandwich, a burger with tomatoes. It could have been a veggie burger. Some of y'all gonna start eating veggie. All right. And yeah, I'm seeing you guys, and I'm tasting it. The burger. Some of y'all could have like a juicy burger, turkey burger. All right. Now I'm getting some of y'all accidentally ate a hamburger. Now with that girl, she probably thought it was a Beyond Burger. If somebody is asking how she didn't know it was a burger, I asked that too. She probably thought it was a Beyond Burger. Because those Beyond Burgers, I haven't had a burger, y'all. I don't remember how a hamburger tastes. I stopped eating meat when I was 3. Well, no. 7. Yeah, when I was like 7 or 8. Can't remember. But that was what she said. She said it tasted like a burger. I don't think she would go on live and say that if she really didn't. She thought it was a Beyond Burger. That's what it was. She and some of them, they do have that smoky, meaty taste. She was confused. I believe her. I do. That's what I'm saying. It came up for a reason. I don't know if people trying to call her a liar. I feel like she living her purpose. She's an earth angel for the, I don't listen. Now, I feel like the occult do want her. All right, but I feel like some of these people that's coming in the industry, they are aware of the occult. Okay? But I don't feel like they're gonna get too tied in with the industry. Now, listen, now I'm thinking of Jay-Z them. Didn't they sign him? All right? I feel like their names aside to the label, but I don't feel like they got their souls yet because I don't feel like they did any rituals or initiations yet. Those two sisters. Some people think that she did because she's a little mermaid. Like, no, Hollywood just likes her, and Hollywood is full of predators. They love to prey on humans, period. And they preyed on them. All right? A lot of predators in there. So they could have gave her that role to spice her up, to boost up. Like, we gave you the Little Mermaid role. We got you all these views and hits, Sell your soul. That type of vibe. Like, that will come at you like that. All right? And I'm feeling the karmic feeling insecure because they don't know this type of stuff about Hollywood. They want to know. Well, it's not benefiting them. They're not doing any work. They're not a spiritualist. They're not a truth seeker, a spiritual psychic, or a spiritual investigator. They're just a devil. They're a non-believer. Like, they believe in some things, but they don't believe in everything. And what you're saying is the truth. Like, it don't sound right to them because that's to show you they work for the devil. They're here to bring confusion. That's just what it is. All right, they want to say what other people said this, other people said that. So what? You don't talk to those other people either. You left them out in the cold. All right? Whoever these people were that was holding grudges against you, all of them, they all looking stupid and feeling stupid because you left them out in the cold. If they such a star in healing and they ain't do nothing to you, you blocking them, you separating from them, you doing whatever you did should be no problem. Because they ain't do nothing to you anyway. They should be able to move on in peace. But I feel like, it's they feel stupid because they didn't expect you to do that. But see, the thing is, this person talk about you so much. So it was bound to happen. Like, why would they even want to be your friend? They talk about you all the time. All right, and I feel like, y'all didn't know that this person was talking about you. And you find out that they were, always. And you never talked about them behind their back. Never, with nobody. Somebody could have lied and said that. That's not true. How can you even say that? It's like somebody lied on you and said you said something about somebody. And it could have been a friend, even your own ex. And it's like, how is that true? And first of all, it never came out your mouth. But how is that true? And you're not even aware of whatever this person done said. You didn't even know them like that to say it. Like, why are you just out here saying shit about people? Like, you guys had certain people around you that was lying on you because they wanted your attention. So they'll figure, let me lie and spice this up and then I'll get involved. Like, these people, they're crazy. Y'all didn't realize you was around a bunch of crazy people. And how the way their mind is set up, like, they will literally start something with you, like, involve your name in some nonsense. And get you involved in some drama just so they can intercept and almost like, I guess, save the day or be like, y'all, don't get into nothing with divine feminine, leave it alone. You're gonna try to get all close with you or whatever like that. No, I'm not downloading that. No. It's not right. I feel like y'all are definitely chosen. You always were chosen. You always had this chosen light. That's why a lot of, I'm getting men, including your baby dad, like you. And I feel like it's like, my thing is, before you was like, I'm seeing this. For some of you guys, before you was with your chosen father, you could have had attracted a lot of suitors, and you didn't like them. That they wasn't your type, but they got mad. And they was like, oh, you was you my type. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know why that's coming up, but I feel like, oh yeah, and you could have had friends in the past, female friends that was jealous of that, the fact that this guy was attracted to you and not her. All right, insecure, little reptiles, reptilians. All right, draconians. All right, and the reason why your baby dad was attracted to you is because of your light. And you had friends that were jealous of that too. They know why. It's like people know why people like you or love you, like relationship, even other people that's your friend that's actually good to you. They know why. It's because you're a star. All right, whatever makes you inspirational, healing, spiritual, your light, you're a star. Okay, yes, your light. All right, even your shadow light is attractive, is alluring. You may have some karma. They love to see you in chaos energy. They just love to see you in that shadow. It turns them on to see you mad. But you don't want to. That's wasting your energy, because you're not supposed to be in that all the time. That's not how you are. That's not how you could. That's not a way for you to maintain your energy. Y'all, I gotta go. I have to go. I'm just talking to my daughter. All right, right when I look, 8 of Wands. Yes, I'm just talking. I'm downloading a lot, and these karmics, they need to heal. Instead of talking about people next time, they need to just heal. All right, and if they don't know how to do that, we'll start by not talking about people behind their back. That's for starters. And stop projecting your jealousy. Get out of your lower self for once. Maybe this karmic was too much in their lower self. They need to get out of that lower self and reach higher, achieve higher towards their legendary self, which is their higher self. They can't be jealous of you because you're achieving in that legendary energy, and they're not doing the work to be in that energy as well. All right, yeah, I saw this red flag card. They're karmic. They're a red flag. They don't want to heal. They say that they do, but they truly don't. All right, they just want to watch you be an oracle and project how you're this, you're that, and they don't do any damn spiritual work to get to where you are besides do black magic, occult leadership. Okay? But I love y'all. Have a productive Friday. Namaste.
Namaste, my day.